right, so my purpose, my focus, my RFE, as we call it, reason for existence, in my entire life to date, and still remains and will be, is Australia's young people. They don't all look like that. In fact, they're all really, really, really different. What we do know about them, though, is a couple of things. Their life has changed forever, and Maslow's hierarchy of needs will never, ever, ever be the same. As for their parents and grandparents, they're stuffed. But no freaking idea. So there are three things I'm going to zip you through that will be thought starters, I hope, about what it is that we need to do to set up our young people and to actually unleash them, and I mean unleash them, on this nation and in this region. Number one is they must be future-focused and learners. It's not about education anymore. Education is over. The whole idea of learning is about lifelong learning and new platforms and new ways of being. Did you know that the top 10 jobs that exist today in the world did not exist in 2004? Less than 10 years ago, 10 of the most popular jobs did not exist. Our young people have 15 to 20 jobs in a lifetime. That's huge. That is so far away from their parents and their grandparents that there's almost no connection whatsoever. So our ability to actually set and equip young people up through learning is going to be profoundly important to their success and to their ability to navigate the world. The second thing that we must do is understand that the world of change making is large and immense. Can you read that? You have to read as fast as I have to talk. It's like a joint test. Young people around the world, the people actually that we used to do things to, are now the change makers of the future and right now, today. So we think that actually enterprising change makers and unleashing young people as change makers to take social action, to do things where they live, to do things in their communities but also beyond, is critically important to their sense of connectedness and belonging and to their ability to navigate the world. But it's changed. It's turned on its head. We used to do things to people. We used to do things with people. Now we design things and co-create things alongside young people. It's a huge shift, a massively new way of being and working. Sorry, that was me clicking you. So there are some people and actors, but there are hundreds of actors in this country who are doing amazing things. People like Nathan Murphy in the middle up there, who sat as a homeless young people as a young person in a Salvation Army shelter. And actually all he had was a bunk bed and a laptop. But in that period of time, he actually created a whole new platform for students like him who were missing out on school and got the best notes of the HSC in New South Wales and managed to move them around to other young people who didn't have access. He's now gone on to create 5 other enterprises. I call him the Richard Branson of Australia. Watch that space. Every single one of these actors are leading change and actually bringing different disciplines like Lucinda Hartley to the world of change. So here's a landscape architect who comes to work in communities and alongside communities to think about how to do it differently. So we're already seeing disciplines coming together to make different things happen through Changemakers. They have tools that we can only imagine, and as I actually present that with you, half of that stuff is now gone, and 12 and 13-year-olds are only on Snapchat and Instagram. It is instant, it is absolutely live, and it's all about how you connect in the moment. But the tools for change have changed everything for young people and their ability to not just talk to the people around them, but to mobilise across the world and across their country. So I'm forgetting to do that. The third thing, and the last thing that our young people are going to need to be able to step up and be unleashed in our country and on the world is to be confident global citizens. There are 4 million of them here. right next door, there are 379 million young people in our region next door, on our doorstep. And our young people's ability to be able to engage and work and live and socially, economically and culturally connect is going to lead us as a nation. Most of us are not going to do that. Our young people are going to be the nation builders and the bridge builders of us into the region. And the best way that we can do that is to send them there. And I would never have thought in my lifetime that a young woman from Shepparton, an Indigenous young woman from Shepparton, from the Smith family, would go to China for 9 months and teach English and shoulder to shoulder with other young people, work alongside them and come back in 9 months and say, China is now my new second home. I can't wait to go back. I didn't know that would happen in our lifetime. So, in conclusion, I want you to back young people. I want you to find young people and see and unleash them as the nation builders that they can be, but to give them every single bit of support to create the lives they deserve, to shape the places they live, and to become who they want to become in this nation, all around this nation, on behalf of us. Thank you.